Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As we speak, Raila Odinga is staging an, of course, protest against William Ruto through his Member of Parliament of Randered constituency, Otiende Amollo, as now details are emerging that Ruto silent power grab, public seal, shift fuels fears of legal chaos, abuse, as Raila Odinga's Attorney General, Dorcas Oduor, inaccurate reporting. There is no legal basis upon which the public seal can be removed from the Attorney General. We removed the intended mischief, and S28 of the Act remains intact. And then, when look at the argument yesterday of the government spokesman, Isaac Mwaura, he said that the law was amended, and so the seal, the public seal, where the Attorney General is the custodian, was transferred from her office to the office of the Head of Public Service, that is Felix Koskei.
Mmesema nifupishe maswali. Where is the government seal right now?
When you look at the law is very clear. The seal is under the Head of Public Service. That is the law. It was passed recently because of the executioning. The role of the Head of Public Service is to execute the orders of the President. That is why even my office is under the Executive Office of the President, Chief of Staff and the Head of Public Service. Next question.
So, Dr. that is to say the AG doesn't hold the government seal
The
anymore.
new law is that the Head of Public Service is the one who has the public seal.
But was it communicated to Kenyans? Are the citizens aware that the government seal left the AG's office to Head of Public Service?
Ronnie Reagan, that is a process that went through Parliament. The law was passed. There was public participation.
When was that?
Sometimes last year. So let us maintain that way. You can confirm with the Hansard. You can confirm with the proceedings of public participation. And there's nothing wrong with that, for your information.
So what happens to AG?
So therefore, the AG remains with his powers as the principal legal advisor of the President. But the seal of the President, of the government, is within the executive office of the President.
Now, there is a detail that Otiende Amollo has, of course, shared with us. He's illustrating for us and saying and posting this. Depository of laws and agreements. The office shall be the depository of all laws and local and international documents, agreements, and treaties signed for or on behalf of the government. That is the office of the Attorney General. When you go to 28, illustrate the public seal. The Attorney General shall have custody of the public seal of the Republic of Kenya. That is why the Attorney General must have the public seal. When the public seal is being transferred from the Attorney General's office and to the office of the Head of Public Service, Felix Koskei, it shows how Ruto is busy grabbing power for his own benefit. Otiende Amollo has shared also the standard, how the illustration is a quietly passed law transferring the public seal, a symbol of government authority, from the Attorney General's office to the President's Chief of Staff may have troubling implications. Legal experts now fear that giving the President unchecked control over such powerful instruments could enable deals bypassing the Attorney General and other key institutions, undermining the national principles of power sharing among branches of the government. Ladies and gentlemen, before you continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. On the same note, we are being told, as per the president shall appoint the head of the public service. The head of the public service shall serve at the president's pleasure. At the president's pleasure. When the Attorney General's seal, public seal, is being transferred, you can understand that the head of public service will work at the president's pleasure. It means that this public seal, when it is being transferred from the Attorney General to the office of the head of the public service, it will favor William Ruto, whereby some programs, some government treaties, some deals will pass the Attorney General, and she will not know even some issues that William Ruto is doing, some agreements and deals. Now, be the chief of the staff to the president, and the B says, the chief of the staff to be the administrative head of the executive office, of course, of the president. Then C, be the custodian of the public seal and any other instruments of state, and are not in the custody of any other person. Are you getting that? So this issue whereby William Ruto is transferring this public seal to the head of public service is kind of raising some issues, where William Ruto wants to control everything. It's like grabbing power for his own benefit. But on this side, earlier on, the government spokesperson, Isaac Mwaura, said that even members of parliament approved the transfer of the public seal from the Attorney General to the head of public service, which Otiende Amollo, Raila Odinga's member of parliament, is saying it is not true. It is not true. This is inaccurate reporting. There is no legal basis upon which the public seal can be removed from the office of the Attorney General. Are you getting that? So William Ruto has decided to make the office of the Attorney General powerless, and does not have anything to do with what is intended of her doing. Because as you speak, Dorcas Oduor is the Attorney General. Some government treaties, development or deals, or some agreements, Attorney General Dorcas Oduor is not there. She is not there. Because if we are being told she is the custody of the public seal of the Republic of Kenya, and the seal has been transferred from her office to the head of public of service, you can understand the trajectory that William Ruto is having. And I can tell you without any fear of contradiction, William Ruto is having fishy plans towards every office under the land. And I can tell you, by the end of the day, you'll find that William Ruto is controlling everything. What do you think, Kenyans? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.